So in my last video, I have configured the state machines, and I have triggered using Lambda from here. So now what we have to do is we have to see here the state machines configuration of state truncate table and load table Lambda. We'll go to truncate table and load table Lambda. Okay. So what we have defined here is, this is my Redshift configurations. So we have to switch on this Redshift cluster first, because otherwise it won't work, right? So open duplicate tab, go to Redshift, already created this cluster. We'll go here and then we have to start this cluster. Resume now. So it will take some time to resume. So anyway, I will highly recommend it to go to this video and you can watch it, because I have already explained how to copy data from Redshift into Redshift using from S3 using Lambda. So this two videos, you can watch it, then you can come here, you will not get any problem. Okay. This modifying still. It won't take much time. Might be 1 minute, 2 minutes will take. So meanwhile, I will just revise what we are doing. What we are trying to do here is, what I'm trying to do is, we will have one S3 bucket where we will drop the file. Once file will drop into S3 bucket, so Lambda will trigger, and this Lambda we have written the code that will trigger the state machines, and the state machine I have configured two Lambda that to run from first Lambda and second Lambda to run. So first Lambda is truncating the table, and second Lambda will insert this file into Redshift. Okay, so what we need to insert, we need a S3 bucket name key name in file name. So we are passing this bucket name key name from my S3 event. So first we are passing it into step function input using my Lambda 1, and then Lambda 1, this Lambda will not take any file name because we are just truncating table, it's not required. So we'll pass the same input to Lambda 2. Okay, that I already configured. So you see, this is still modifying. Let me refresh it and see. This is still modifying. So we'll wait for some time. We'll see the code. So this code is very simple. We are using SecObj2 library that will connect to Redshift and truncate the table. Okay, and then this Lambda will also, if you also using SecObj2 library, that will also connect to my Redshift, and then it will take the bucket name key and preparing this SQL file, and this, this is the copy command, copy into the file, into the table, and this is the file name. Okay, and this is role name. So these two things are there. Hope this will come up. So yeah, it's available now. So let's connect here. I already connected. This is my server. So if you see, I already have created this file. Sorry, this table I already created, and our data is already loaded here. So I've done it before. So I will just truncate this data in order to show you that there is no data right now here. and it will be loaded using step function flow. Okay, so no data is there. So now everything's done. So what I have to do is, so this one is failed. Why? Because you see here executions failed because my Redshift was not up and I was trying to run it. So this got failed connection timeout here. So you have two options now. You can either drop the file again here, it will trigger. Otherwise, you can just go to new executions and run it. So you can see this is my input that we have passed from my trigger lambda. Okay, this is my input. So what we are passing? We're passing bucket key and then ID. That is the same thing here. The resource, in the resource we are passing bucket and key, and we are passing ID. So this ID is a context, and then this is a context, and from the context we're getting AWS request ID. And if you see here, the same ID. Okay, so just start execution here. So the truncate table ran fine, and if you see what is the input detail, you can see here. So this one is load into Redshift running here now. So it failed. So I know why it is failed, because we need to make the code change a little bit. But you can see here, you can come to output, and it is still showing in process. So once it's done, you can see the error in your output here. Failed. Now if you see the exceptions, what is the exception is, you can see index outer bound exception we got in my lambda function. So you can directly open the lambda. Okay, which lambda? Load Redshift lambda. We'll go to load Redshift lambda here, and problem is here. Why? Because if you see, what is my input? My input is this one. Okay, take it and go to here, create this as a variable called event and run it. From this, I need bucket and key. How you will get bucket and key? You have to get the bucket and key. You have to write bucket variable equal to event, and then in this event we need to get this resource, and once you get this one, you will get one list. So this is the list. From the list, index 0 only, because there is only one element. From 0, we have to take bucket. Okay, bucket. We'll get this bucket name. Correct. And then to get this key, just need to pass key here, and that key is also at index 0. Both are index 0. So these things we have to change it here. We'll go to my, see, I've written here 0 and 1. So we have to write 0 and 0, both of them. Just deploy this change, and this time I have the two options, so I can execute it from here, or I will just go to my S3 bucket and we'll just upload this file only. Close this one, and this is my file. I'll move to this bucket. So what will happen? So my lambda will trigger, and that lambda will internally trigger my trigger state machine lambda. That will trigger my state machines, and state machine there are two lambda that's configured. Both will run and the data into Redshift. Okay, so we uploaded. We come to state machines here. We'll see this is ran and succeeded already. Okay, it's very fast. Okay, now if you come here and see data is there or not. So that is already uploaded. So that's it for this video. So I will upload this code in my blog, and I will keep that blog link in my description, so you can find it very easy. Okay, I will upload. This is my Delta Frog blog. I will upload here, and you can copy the code and you use even you can write it from yours, but because it's very easy. So thank you very much for this watching this video, and I will highly recommend that you can go here and first watch these two things. Okay, thank you very much. Please subscribe to my channel.